Hi friends, happy Monday. We are less than a week out before we move, but I thought that I would take you through a couple of the meals. I am meal prepping here for the week. So I already started. Usually when I'm doing this, I have like a video going in the background. I have like a planner video up right now, and I am making vegan coconut curry, which is amazing. And if you don't like coconut, it doesn't taste like coconut. It just uses coconut milk. I don't like coconut. So making that, it's really good. It's very spicy. And then I am making a vegan lentil taco meat. So I'm making 2 vegan meals. They're both grain-free, gluten-free, all the frees. Just because we also bought some like grass-fed beef for the week, but I'm just gonna make the 2 vegan things because they're just nice to like add to stuff. We also always have like cauliflower gnocchi on hand. So yeah, I'm gonna make this. I'll probably do this fast forward, but I'll also link the recipes down below if you're interested in making them for yourself. But I will take you through what I do. The first thing I do, or did already, the vegan curry calls for like an entire thing of garlic, like an entire thing. So I usually do like 10 to 11 cloves, which is usually a whole thing. So I'm gonna continue with that. I'm gonna turn my video back on and you guys can watch. Okay, as you can just see, or as you just saw, I covered this once it came to a boil. I'm very, very impatient with boiling, so if it's like mostly boiling, that's what I believe. So just put the cover on. I'm gonna set the timer for 35 minutes. And now I'm watching E. Michelle over here, but this, what is even happening? So one thing that I like to do, which I'm sure most people like to do, I don't know, my husband doesn't, I almost called him my fiance, my husband doesn't, but is while I'm cooking, I try to like do the dishes while things are like doing things like this, like boiling. So you're gonna get a cute little like fast forward of this too, if I can figure out where to put my camera. I need like a new tripod. So if you guys, I wish you could see this one, but it doesn't work very well. And I broke our other tripod because I took it for work. So yeah, well, let me just figure out where to put y'all so that I can do the dishes. First thing I have to do is make quinoa. So hopefully I have a cup here, but it's 2 cups or 1 cup of quinoa to 2 cups of water. Oops. Isn't it so annoying when you like just did the dishes and now you're making more dishes? So 1 cup of quinoa here in my little saucepan right here. Now I have to clean up the quinoa massacre that has happened on my counter. Next, 2 cups of water. Okay, got that going. I'm gonna bring that to a boil. And then what else do I need? Sorry, the light's like all over the place. We're very backlit right now. I have to cook lentils. I forgot how long this effing thing takes. So I have to cook lentils. So we'll do these guys again. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna cook the lentils. I think it's the same thing. Let's see. How to cook lentils. Okay, we got the lentils cooking, the quinoa cooking, and our curry. We got the baby back there. Let's see if there's any way I can get this so you're not so backlit. Nope, okay. Now what I'm gonna do is put everything, not these, in a little bowl. So I'm gonna go grab one. Actually, I'll use my glass one. Oh. Short people problems, am I right? Use glass. So in here, I'm gonna put some nutritional yeast. It needs 1/3 of a cup. So I'm a little 1/3 of a cup guy. 1/3 of a cup, which means I'm almost out of nutritional yeast, which is not great for me. I need chili powder. I hope to God we have chili powder. All right, quinoa is boiled. So now I'm gonna cook it for like 12 to 15 minutes. I got this little guy, 1 tablespoon chili powder. Do this over the sink because of exactly that reason. I got it everywhere. So chili powder. It needs 2 teaspoons of cumin. Oh, we don't have 2 teaspoons of cumin. Well, that's not good. I'm not really sure that I trust this like curry powder is the same as cumin, but we gonna use a little bit and see what happens. If it sucks, we'll just make Ben eat it instead of me. Okay. Thank you, Google, for all of your help. I need paprika. 1 teaspoon of paprika, 1 teaspoon of cilantro. Okay, we got our cilantro again. And this guy back on. Then we got our paprika. Literally the only thing we have in this house that's not organic. That's a lie. Apparently this is also not organic. Is it 1 teaspoon? Great. Okay, and then it says salt and pepper to taste, which I never understand because like you're not gonna taste it at this point. And pepper. Woo. And then whatever's left of this salt. Great. So I just stirred all that up. Add some more dirty dishes to the sink that I just cleaned. And now I have to wait for everything else to be done. Okay, we're back on to the lentil curry here. It is done. So what we're gonna do is add in a can of full fat coconut milk. That's where the coconut comes in. A tomato. So it calls for cherry tomatoes. I just prefer the taste of these organic tomatoes that we get. And I have to bring this back to a simmer. And once it is simmered, I add the cilantro and we're done. Okay, moving on to the other recipe. I hope this doesn't confuse you guys. This is, oh, it's simmering. I'm gonna stop and put a tiny bit of, oh, the cilantro that didn't just fall on the floor. Put that in there. And I'm gonna stir it up. And now, I did not put enough cilantro in there, but honestly, our cilantro is bad. So I only used a little bit of it. So this is done. This is also what I'm gonna eat for dinner, but I just wanna move on to the lentil taco meat. So my quinoa's done, which is great. My lentils are not. So I'm gonna take top off of this quinoa. I'm doing the lazy version of this recipe. So instead of making like a specific part of the recipe, I'm just adding salsa to this quinoa. It calls for a half of a cup. So I'm just gonna put some in here. Like that. It calls for like a thick or like a chunky salsa. So we have this thick and chunky salsa from Trader Joe's, this stuff. So I just use that. And now I just have to wait for the lentils to be done. It's not looking great so far. They look very watery. Not sure about that. Okay friends, so I added the lentils to this. It does not look great, but I promise that it is. So you just put it in this little guy, a baking sheet, whatever. And then you cook it at 400 degrees. Put everything together for 35 minutes. I basically set the timer for like 15 minutes. I stir it and then I set it for 20 minutes and then it's good to go. But yeah. Okay, I just put that in the oven. So we'll see how that goes. I'm gonna eat real quick, even though honestly I'm not even hungry. It is 90 degrees in the apartment right now because we're west facing. So the sun is out and the apartment is super hot and I couldn't have the air on. So yeah, and I have the oven on 400 degrees Fahrenheit. So eating something spicy right now doesn't sound great to me, but I just spent 2 hours prepping food. So that's what I'm gonna do. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. This was like a true cook with me. I knew that I had to prep food, and I've had a couple of people ask me for like gluten-free cook with me recipes. So I thought I'd show you. As I said before, it's my AC kicking in, thank God. I will leave the 2 recipes down below if it's something you're interested in. I make these quite often. I really love them. I may have to cut quinoa out of my diet at some point, but I think lentils are okay. So the lentil curry is like one of my favorite things in the entire world. I eat it all the time. So I'm gonna go eat. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. And I hope you're liking all these videos we have going up. We have a bunch more coming up this weekend, or this week and next week and all the weeks. So I was intending on doing a planner video, but I'm realizing with this setup and this tripod, it just like doesn't work. So I might have to Amazon Prime something before I can do my other videos. But thanks so much for watching and I'll see you later. Bye.